Welcome to round one. Oh, and a questionable hand. Like, we have a 2-drop, great. But if we don't hit a black land, like if we don't have hit a swamp, we're gonna be in trouble. We're on the draw though. Oh, this is pretty rough. If we hit a swamp, this hand's great. If we don't hit a swamp, it's pretty rough. I think this is really borderline because it's sort of risky. I mean, the paladin might help us catch up and gain some life later on. Oof. Oof. I think I need to mull this because we do have a scry. Just playing out a drifter is not going to be enough. All right, this is better. I was just thinking worst case scenario there, but that maybe was keepable. I mean, it is a spell. I'd rather have something else, but it is a spell. I'll keep it. Okay. Getting Evangelo on turn 3 is nice. I'll take it. Okay. An opponent not playing a 2-drop is nice. Not playing a 3-drop either? That's just suspicious. Are you going to counter my Evangel? I mean, I'm going to play it out because I'm not just going to do nothing. Yup. Oh, okay. Well, that's not really a counter. That's just a tempo play. Sure. Light Maniac. Okay. So now we can put out the Ox. Ox blocks nicely. Sure. So next turn, if we hit a land, we could mantle. Oh boy. Okay, that we can choke that. That's not a big deal. I was like, they're emerging already. It's just a wretched griff. We have an answer. We have 2 answers. No worries. All right, land is good. 5 mana. So awkward though, because we do have a lot of white spells and we're getting all our swamps. Okay, let's think about this. They're gonna attack with the griff. That's fine. We can take a hit from it. I'd rather use compulsion next turn than use choking restraints right now, because if we use choking restraints, that's all we can do this turn. I like playing out Evangel here. Oh, that's all we can do too. We only have, maybe we just put out Unhallowed. What does Unhallowed do though? It just, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is gonna flip in a turn. Okay, so we'll have to choke this once. I think this is the plan. To deal with the griff, we will Murderous Compulsion that after they hit with it. And then next turn, or whenever they flip the captive, we'll use the choking restraints on that. So we could play Evangel out first. It's a little bit less mana efficient than playing Unhallowed. That's fine. We just miss gaining a life off this if we played this first. So it's between the 2. I actually think I just want to get Unhallowed out. Because if we hit land, we can do 2 things next turn. If we hit a land, we can compulse and play out Evangel. So I think that's just like the best use of our mana. Okay, this is okay. We have answers here. It's going to be fine. We're going to attack with the griff. Yup. Cannot block it. And then they can flip the captive. Okay, that's not what they're doing this turn, though. They're going to play Woodland Patrol. That's not scary. Ooh. And Survivalist. That's a little bit scarier. Land. Perfect. Okay, so now we can Murderous Compulsion this, because that has to go. Play out Evangel. Yeah, because Ox blocks the Survivalist just fine. For now. Okay, no attacks. Pass. Sacrifice another permanent, transform this. Okay. Well, don't these two go so nicely together? Nice little dream team. Getting all that value. No tax, cool. Alright, so I'm guessing they flip the captive at the end of their turn. Ooh, campaign of vengeance. I don't know how to fly her, right? Now I want them to use their mana to flip this, so I'm gonna hold the choking restraints until they do that. Once again, this can block here just fine. So I think what we want to do this turn is play the mantle. And throw it on something. Are we throwing it on a Vandal? Maybe. Because I kind of want these boys down to block stuff. So let's throw it on Vandal because he's not blocking anything. Well, the mantle does make these bigger. And, well, maybe I am actually supposed to put on Unhallowed. Well, that is sort of tough. No, let's put on the Evangel. Just leave this guy to block on the ground because he has a big butt. Get in for 4 in the air. Okay, so we can sack a land. We don't need all these lands. And that helps us be delirious for later. That's probably fine. Get in for 4. I sort of fear a bounce spell, but they only have 1 card, so I think now's the time to act. All right, so I'm guessing they flip this right now because they left up all that mana. Yup. Okay, so Ox blocks just fine. And it blocks like that. Well, I mean, we can take some damage here. I don't think they ship Patrol or Horror because they know they're going to lose them. They probably ship Survivalist and the Abomination, though. So we're going to take a hit for a second, but this will help us catch up later. Drag under. Oh, well, the mantle fell off. That's sad. Okay. I tried. I mean, I just said that I feared bounce. There was the bounce. Well, we get to play them back out and gain a life. That's something. All right, you're attacking for 4. They have 1 card. I think this is just a free attack, so I'm going to block it. Yeah, they don't have a trick. Cool. Okay, so 6 mana is great because now we can play out Evangel. And we can Choking Restraints that. Although that's kind of like awkward because then they can still use it for mana. I mean, we can exile it eventually, though. Let's do that. I can block it with Ox, though. Maybe that was, like, premature. We need our better creatures. Oh, did they emerge it? On their end step? Ooh. What is happening? Oh, okay. That's an Elder Deep Fiend. Yeah. Yeah. That's a big boy. All right, so we're taking 8, and I tell them to 30, 40, 15 damage. Good lord. All right, Elder Deep Fiend is tough to beat, but yeah, me playing the Choking Restraints out was a little hasty, I guess. Well, don't you look terrible right now, bud. So campaign, what does that do for us? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I don't know how to win this game. I don't think we can. I can... Maybe I'm supposed to flip the Evangel? Because that'll gain us some life. This is so awkward. All right, I think we have to pass. Flip Evangel. Use Borrowed Malevolence. Essence Flux. Wait, this is a cast trigger. No, that's not how that works. He just gets a counter. Okay, I was like, wait, that's rough. Oh, it doesn't even get a counter because it's not a spirit. Okay. All right, so now we have to block stuff or die. Cool. All right, so that's a 5/6. I can Borrowed Malevolence, make it a... Yeah, I can do this. So I can double block it and use Borrowed Malevolence on it. So let's go to blocks. Give this +1/+1 and give this -1/-1. This is actually okay. Wait, cancel. We want to escalate. +1/+1, -1/-1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now it's a 4/5. Oh, and we're delirious. Look at that. Oh yeah. So good. All right, so we can flip Evangel at some point. Wondering if I should do that now because I have mana up to do it. I think I could. They're out of cards. Yeah, I don't think we need all this mana for stuff. We might as well sack a land. Okay, that's fine. Can we come back? Oh, well now that I sack the land, we get a gargoyle. Gross. Do we send the Ox here? A 3/5. So they'd have to double block it to kill it. But then our Unhallowed would gain a counter. I think that's actually good. Let's play this out. Attack with the Ox. If it dies, we gain a life, they lose a life, and we get a counter. So, and they'd have to 2-for-1 themselves to kill it. Okay, so they're just using, that's fine. All right, well, we have our work cut out for us, but we're not out of it yet. So that's good news. Elder Deep Fiend is dead. That's an accomplishment. Achievement unlocked. Our board looks pretty nice right now. We could work this out. They're top decking. We have a gargoyle coming up, which we need another land to transform, but that's okay. I think we're flipping the Disciple was good. All right, so what are you doing over there? Let's see. Nothing? They were tapping mana. Okay, murder is nice. All right, so now can we actually attack with everybody? Because we have this murder. So we attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I could just murder the Survivalist pre-combat and then everything will be fine. Because then we get in damage. We would take 6 coming back, but we're gaining 3. This is Vigilant. We can murder this after blocks, but I think I want to get the damage through. So let's try to do it before blocks. And we have this coming down just in case. This is Vigilant. This is good. Got these triggers. Oh, campaign, bringing us home, baby. You're gonna double block my Ox? Okay. Oh, and I did not order blockers right. We should have killed the patrol. Okay. All right, but this got a counter. This is fine. It's sad because I did it wrong, but it's fine. Yeah, I really did want to kill the patrol. Baby mistakes. Add up. Add up. Because, yeah, horror would be much less annoying because this vigilance is something. We can take 3. Now we don't have our Vigilant dude. Maybe I shouldn't have sent our Ox. This did get bigger though. Sage? Oh, that's a baby Sage. He's a 2/2? Okay. That's fine. So it's gonna flip into a 2/2. Okay, cool. So we can transform this. They can't block 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is lethal. Just from the attack. Yeah, that campaign really got us there. If this works. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think we got it, unless they do something crazy. Cool. All right, so the mistake I made that game was not ordering blockers correctly. I should have killed the Vigilant dude. But other than that, I think we did pretty well. We got through that. That was pretty rough. But yeah, okay. So sideboarding. Survive the Night's a nice trick, but I'm not sure I want to make room for it in this deck. I don't want to cut a creature. Campaign was ridiculous. I want to keep that. Lunarch Mantle, I think, could do better for us at some point. Although they are playing a lot of bounce, so maybe Lunarch Mantle does look worse. Maybe it does. Let's cut that and put in Survive the Night, I think. Or maybe even just Strength of Arms. That's just a more efficient trick. I do like that you get to investigate here, though. Let's try this. This card, I'm always so down on this card. Let's give it a try. I don't like Lunar Mantle in this matchup because they do have so much bounce. Okay, I like this hand, though. We can keep this. Spells? No. Alright, I don't need any more lands for a while deck. Oh, they have a 2-drop. Oh, it's a thing in the ice? Oh, buddy. Alright, well that's kind of nice. Compulsion's nice to have as a failsafe against that. Do I have any horrors in my deck? I don't think so. They have token makers though, right? Which is kind of cute. Kind of cute. Alright, so Haunted Dead's nice for the Nibblus. With the token. Ooh. I was gonna do Guardian, but Evangel is just better here because Guardian's not going anywhere. I mean, he's not helping the Drifter get through a thing in the ice, so Evangel's good. Next turn we can drop the Haunted Dead. We could Compulsion the Nibblus if we thought that was what we need to do, but I think we can just see if the token holds up to it. If we can trade off the token with it, that would be nice. Okay. Haunted Dead, double trigger for Evangel. Here we go. Okay, I like that. Yeah, we really don't have attacks because they have big butts. I guess I could attack and let them think that we had something. Maybe that was supposed to do that. We sort of have free attacks on the ground anyway. I'm wondering how many spells they're running in this deck. I don't know that they're going to have an easy time flipping that. Wretched Griff off the Druid. That's nice. Okay, well that needs to be compulsed. Compulsion on the Griff, please. Okay. Foul Bloods. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just Foul Bloods and Guardian of Pilgrims. Guardian's not letting us get through anything. That's kind of what sucks, but playing it out is good, I think. I hope we get the campaign. That would be such a great draw. I'm not attacking this turn because we're tapped out. They know we don't have anything. I guess I should have been attacking the whole time to like kind of play chicken with their stuff. All right, so they send the Griff. We go back down to 20, no problem. Eventually I want to flip this Evangel too. So maybe we do that next turn. Let's see if we have the mana. Ooh, gross. I was hoping our spirit was going to be able to get in. No, that's a lot of flyers over there. Okay. Well then. I guess we should try to hold some lands for Haunted then. Because eventually I do want to bring it back, but I don't think we can take too many hits from this Griff. I think I need to compulse this now. Oh, are they going to bounce it? Oh, that's gross. Okay. Well then, they had Essence Flux. Sure. All right. So our attacks look terrible, right? Pretty much. Okay, so on their turn, I'm holding a land right now for the Haunted Dead. But I'm not sure it's ever going to die unless we, like, suicide it, because they have nothing on the ground. Okay. So I'm going to flip the Evangel, block the Nibelus. Yeah. Nibelus. I'm wondering if they have a spell. Maybe I should... let's try. Okay, that worked. Disciple, take us home, buddy. Okay. And get the Paladin out. So we ship... I mean, we're just, like, trading damage back and forth, right? Because I have no flyers, so we're just shipping everybody and playing out Paladin. Too bad we don't have a campaign, though. It looks so nice right now. So I'm thinking that, yeah, they just block one thing. They take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 11. Cool. Play out Paladin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, cool, cool. And then we're going to take 6 in the air. That's not bad. Thinking the ice is nowhere near flipping. I don't feel quite safe yet, but I think we're doing okay because our board is just bigger. Okay, so they realize that. They're just sending the thing that can't block. All right, that's another land. All right, so now we send, let's see, they're at 11. This makes it sort of complicated. I think we hold back. I don't want to lose Disciple. I don't care if Haunted Dead dies. I don't really care if Paladin dies. I think those are the attacks here. Haunted Dead would actually be great to die. Like, we could try to force more damage through, but I'm not sure that that's correct. Because then we would lose one thing in the process. Okay, so now we're just gaining some life. That's fine. I think we're just passing. Okay. Maybe I am supposed to be shipping everybody, because it makes it pretty tough for the opponent. If he's just gonna do 2 damage to me and I do 3 damage back, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, not 3 damage, gain 3 life. Okay. I'd like campaign. I would like something besides a land. Oh boy. All right. You know what? Like, I know we're gonna lose something here, but like, Disciple makes this kind of complicated. I think this is okay. That's fine. Gain 3 life, lose our Foul Edge, which is kind of sad, but we gain a life and they lose a life. We lose the Guardian, they lose that. I think this is okay. All right, so that's done. They go to 7. I would like something besides land. That would be ideal. Because the thing isn't scary right now, but eventually that's going to be quite scary. All right, there's something there. That makes sense. This flood is pretty real, though. Backwoods survivalist. Okay. Anything but land. Survive the night. That's a good draw. So that lets us send pretty much everybody, because we can just use survive the night and get a clue off of something. So I think we can jam. I want the Haunted Dead to die, but it's not going to. I understand that. They don't want that to die. We've lands for days in our hand. This is actually a really good draw. I've never been happier to see this card. Okay. Let's see how they block. Cool. Cool. Perfect. No problem. This will work. And they're going to eat our Drifter. Ooh. But that's fine. Choking restraints. That's nice to have. All right, so they're at 6. We lost a Drifter in the scuffle, but that's okay. Our freaking Haunted Dead just never dies. All right, we're taking 5. That's cool. We're at 21. No problem. Oh my gosh, so many lands. Okay, I'm going to play A lands. So they're at 6. Why do they have so many cards, though? Are they going to flash in this? I think they're going to flash in the... whatchamacallit? The Elder Deep Fiend. It freaks me out. Is that what's happening? Oh, Stormrider Spirit. Sure. Okay. 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 That'll do. We're not getting any damage in. But we're not really losing too much in the scuffle either. Let's choke the Wretched Griff. Okay. My. What a game. Okay. So, they got Fly Us for days. They're swinging for 5, 6, 6. We're going to 13. We have life. We have so much life. That Paladin is doing work for us. Okay, so they don't have the Elder Deep Fiend currently because they didn't leave up double blue. Okay, Raven Gargoyle isn't terrible. So this can't block. Yeah, so we're sending the Paladin. We're sending everybody, I think. Again. Even though nothing's really going to get through. We still send it. Yup. Yup. Okay. Play out the Gargoyle. Moving forward. All right, so we're at 16. This Paladin has gained us so much life. And now I can exile their Griff, which I will do, but at the end of their turn. Although I guess I maybe should have done that on my turn. In case they had the Fiend. They're getting pretty close to hard casting that Fiend, though. Ooh, and we maybe could have transferred the Gargoyle, but it's not getting through, so that's fine. The Gargoyle isn't really meant for attacking right now because it's just going to run right into a Stormrider Spirit. Which is, I guess, okay. We can make that trade because of Disciple. Alright, sure. And we can still play out Accomplice because I can play a land here. Yeah. Alright. Let's jam. Staple makes things really rough for them, for sure. Like they have to block this. So we're like forcing that trade. They have to block it or bounce it. And this is awkward. Yeah, they block here. Yeah, they block here too. And then they take 2 just from them dying. Ooh. Okay. And then we get to bring back Haunted Dead, which would be nice. All right. This is working out. That Disciple is doing so much work. I've never seen him do this much work. This is great. And their deck looks pretty solid. The only thing I don't really agree with is Essence Flux, but I guess it does like kind of protect from removal. So I don't think it's a horrible card. It's just kind of like, that's the only questionable card that I think they're playing. Everything else is pretty good. Maybe Illuminator, unless they have clue synergies that we didn't see yet. It's still a flyer though. It's not awful, but I guess they're not running enough spells to flip Thing in the Ice because we didn't really see any last game either. Ox. Well, Ox is nice because it's going to be vigilant. All right, so I mean, we're just jamming. They're at 1. They really can't do anything. They have to block to live and not kill any of my creatures. That is not going to happen. No, I guess it is. They can block like that. Yep, but this is still bad for them. Block there. Okay. So we killed 2 of their creatures. Gain 3 life. Play on an Ox. So a giant board. So this is okay. This is okay. We're super delirious. We have 6 card types, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I think they're done. Unless they have like Engulf the Shore or something. I don't know what they could have here. Or 3 spells to flip the thing. I don't know. They're at 1. What are you gonna do? Hope I mess up, I guess. Let's play this out pre-combat in case anything dies. And then jam. What do they have in blue-green? Like, they don't even have in, like, a fog in these colors, right? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Wow. This deck is more synergistic than I thought it was going to be. It's great. I really like it so far. And we played... That was a very good deck, I would say. All these cards are great. And they had Elder Deep Fiend. So we ran the gauntlet with the Deep Fiend and got there. Yay! That was pretty fun. I like that a lot. So, all right. Cool. See you in the next match.